Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to watch The Warning take on a song that we haven't heard them play in full before. This is School's Out, the Alice Cooper classic from 1972 on the album of the same name. The song reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, so major hit.
You know, I've listened to the Alice Cooper original version about 1 million times, probably.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, yeah, because I was going through some of your old records and noticing you had Alice Cooper's greatest hits in there, which of course has this song on it. I think this should be fun. We heard The Warning do this previously when they were playing a gig where they played 5 one-minute versions of songs of artists that were going to appear at the Mother of All Rock festivals in 2017. We just recently saw them do Kickstart My Heart at Café Iguana in Monterrey, September 8, 2017. This was the other cover they played that day. On a 10-song set list, 8 originals and 2 covers. Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we dive into this?
We did Kickstart My Heart, so we have to do School's Out now.
With that said, let's go ahead and check this out, and we will discuss afterwards.
All righty.
Now, the cruel joke is they played this on September 8th. School was back. Well, what'd you think, Adrian?
Admirable cover of the Alice Cooper anthem.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yep.
I must admit, I missed the Vox organ in the beginning. Otherwise, it was quite the perfect performance of a song like School's Out.
Mm-hmm.
It captured the spirit of the song beautifully, I think.
Yeah, I think they did. And another cruel irony here for the people listening is that it's very possible that at this point, The Warning was no longer attending school. They were actually studying at home and then going in for the tests, but that was it. So I don't know if that's true. They may have still been there a little bit longer, especially Allie may have still been in school. It's a little unclear to me when they dropped, well, they didn't drop out, but when they stopped going every single day to school, like most people, and concentrated on their career. I know that at this point, we had Rudy in the mix. And so when that happened, that they were doing more. They were trying to work on their career. At this point, the album was out, too, 21st Century Blood. So like I say, I'm not sure what the timeline is. If anybody knows, by all means, leave it below. If you know when everybody stopped actually attending school on a daily basis. They have all graduated high school, by the way, for those wondering. They did, in fact, graduate, and they may even go back at some point for more schooling. But that was very cool. Yep, a song we've been hearing forever. And they did a bang-up job on it. It was really fun to listen to.
Once again, Pau is singing, and she plays an elaborate rhythm that requires tremendous concentration and focus with utter finesse.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, always blows my mind how well she's able to do that, how well Danny's able to do that, especially Pau, really. I mean, Pau is the one, I just can't believe what she does. But they're all pretty amazing in their own roles in the band. And good for us. We get to listen and enjoy. So, all right, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? If there were any particular thoughts that you had that we didn't touch on, anything you think we missed, by all means, leave it below. If you have other suggestions for us, you can leave those too. There are other songs from this particular show. If there's something in particular you want us to check out, let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.